Hello everybody. In this video, we'll try to understand some more interesting things about Purvashadha Nakshatra. See, in general, Purvashadha has a pleasant artistic way of looking at the things because of the Venusian energy. So they carry a certain amount of proud, you know, and also a kind of serious expression on their faces. So see, even though they have some kind of proud and some kind of serious expression on their faces, they are ever ready to break into a smile or laughter very easily. And their appearance, if you observe, can change from jovial to serious in the twinkling of an eye. So you can't always tell their inner thoughts from their outer expressions. So they can be honest at times, but they always like to keep a part of themselves secret because of uh, their inherent behavior. See, just as the ocean, if you observe, the ocean gods, the water related gods and goddesses, they like to have a mysterious touch about them for sure, right? So they have you can clearly understand, see, they have a flamboyant way about themselves which reflects through their dressing, you can see, our communication and their work. Whatever you see, you would find these kind of things in them. See, one marked characteristic of Purvashadha is that they usually don't fare well. They you know they usually I'm talking about very on a general note, I'm telling you, they don't fare well at formal education, right? um, and are often seen dropping out of schools and universities. So this is on a general note. I'm not highlighting this point because if somebody is fourth lord or fifth lord or ninth lord is very good, then they can be very good. Then they can have a very good formal education. But here I'm talking about the fundamental Purvashadha energy, right? So in the universe, you can clearly see they have a power to um, bring about this joy of living, this kind of uh, you know they have their inherent capacity, to deal with the things, to order the things, and to win over, right? They make sure that they appear very undefeated. So this is the behavior of Purvashadha fundamentally. And another important thing is Purvashadha is considered to be a balanced nakshatra. It's a balanced nakshatra. It is very unlikely for a Purvashadha native to, overextend themselves, even in their, even in their Rajasic pursuits. Jupiter and Venus as planets are not known to have an extreme attitude regarding activity in the same way that Sun or Mars does. So Jupiter and Venus are very much associated with Purvashadha, right? They're not they're not known to have an extreme attitude regarding activity. If you observe Sun and Mars, they have extreme attitude regarding activity, any activity, right? When you're talking about some kind of attitude, you talk about Sun or Mars, but generally we don't talk about Jupiter and Venus when you try to talk about some kind of extreme attitude. And Purvashadha is, it belongs to Brahmin caste. See, this is one of the most evident classification because both the planets, Jupiter and Venus, both of right, is Brahmin planets generally. In the separate in the classification, uh, Jupiter and Venus are both are. Jupiter is actually the Devaguru Brihaspati, and Venus is Sukracharya, the Daitya Guru. Both are actually the Brahminical planets. So Purvashada has a tendency to go for the most cushy positions or modes of existence available at any given time, right? See, in today's times, if you observe, Purvashada would rather take up the Brahminical profession of being a rock star today, right? So it's something like they can take up the Brahminical positions in the current society, right? And Purvashada likes to maintain its position at the top of society, basically maintaining the maintaining the position at the top of the society, right? Their focus would be on that and have a luxurious existence with minimum of effort. They have, because they are associated with the uh, you know two auspicious planets, Jupiter and Venus. So, and one more thing is, it is a female nakshatra. See, this obviously relates to its ruling deity Apa. It's a feminine, it's feminine in nature, and Venus is seen as a predominantly feminine planet. And thighs and back is this neck to waist. If you observe that back, actually these are the body parts or the energies of Purvashadha, you can say. And it is primarily a fiery nakshatra. It has to be because it is in the center of Sagittarius, and um, Sagittarius is is speaks of fiery sign, you can say. And the other fiery signs are Aries and then Leo, but Sagittarius is a very big fiery sign compared to Aries and Leo. And if you say Aries is kind of seed of fire, Leo is a kind of uh, it's actually a flower of fire, flowering of fire, and then Sagittarius is the final fruit of that fire, right? So it is related primarily to the directional arc ranging from northeast to southeast via east. Northeast is Ishanya, southeast is generally the Agneya part. So if you draw a curve from that Ishanya to Agneya, that is northeast to southeast through east, if you draw an arc, that arc basically belongs to Purvashadha Nakshatra. If you observe the different padas of this particular nakshatra, first pada ranges from 13 degree 20 minutes to 16 degree 40 minutes of Sagittarius, and it falls in the Navamsha of Leo. It's ruled by Sun, right? So whenever a planet is present in Sagittarius, that is Purvashada first pada, that planet actually goes to Leo in the Navamsha chakra. So this particular pada relates to the proud and confident side of Purvashadha. Because of the sun influence, the proud and confident, that energy is coming into the picture. The spiritual urge is strong here and is accompanied by a strong sense of ethics as well. And planets placed here like to bring limelight in the issues related to them. Those are the spiritual urge, basically, right? And uh, it's proud and confident. And the second pada of this particular nakshatra ranges from 16 degree 40 minutes to 20 degrees of Sagittarius, and it falls in Virgo Navamsha. It's ruled by Mercury. So whenever a planet is present in Purvashada's second pada, that is 16 degree 40 minutes to 20 degrees of Sagittarius, then that planet goes to Virgo sign in the Navamsha chakra. So this pada relates to the intellectual, alchemical aspect of this nakshatra. Intellectuality is coming into the picture because of that mercurial behavior, right? And a lot of hard work is required here, but there is also the promise of great spiritual or material accomplishment in this particular pada. And uh, see, bearing Venus, planets placed here aid one's career in one way or the other, we say, right? So All other planets do well in this particular pada except Venus, especially the eight career of the person, and the mercurial intellectual energy is added up for them, for sure, for Purvashadha second pada people. And the third pada of this particular nakshatra ranges from 20 degrees of Sagittarius to 23 degree 20 minutes of Sagittarius, and it falls in Libra Navamsha ruled by Venus. So whenever a planet is present in Purvashadha third pada, that planet actually goes to the sign Libra in the Navamsha chakra. So this pada relates to the easygoing. This pada basically relates to the easygoing because Libra energy comes into the picture. So this pada relates to the easygoing, luxury loving Venusian side of this particular nakshatra is activated here. So the emphasis here is on reaping the fruits rather than working hard. Right? So that's why Purvashadha third pada people, instead focusing more on working hard, they mainly focus on reaping the fruits. And this is a Pushkarana Vamsha pada, and other than Sun, planets posited here give very good material results and promise all types of partnerships and group related activities. So because Sun is not so comfortable here, because Sun debilitates, right, in the sign of Libra, because it belongs to Libra Navamsha. Previously also you can see that Venus was not good in this particular Purvashadha second pada, because in the Navamsha it would go to the sign of Virgo for Purvashadha second pada, right? Venus is not comfortable in Virgo at all. And the fourth pada of this particular nakshatra ranging from 23 degree 20 minutes to 26 degree 40 minutes of Sagittarius, and it falls in the Navamsha, that is Scorpio Navamsha ruled by Mars. So whenever a planet is placed in Purvashadha nakshatra fourth pada, that planet goes to a sign of Scorpio in the Navamsha chakra. And this particular pada relates to the haughty, secretive, hidden and mysterious aspect of this particular nakshatra. So Purvashadha 4 basically is related to haughty side, the secretive, hidden and mysterious aspect. Right? That's completely the Scorpion energy is added here. And one more thing is the two extremes, the great occult wisdom and also the material achievements, right? Those present in Purvashadha 4, and planets present here are good for occult attainments and foreign affairs. So most of occultism is present in Purvashadha 4, if you observe, right? So this is about Purvashadha nakshatra energy. We'll talk about some more interesting things about this nakshatra in our upcoming videos.